Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. వేరే శ్లోకం ఏదని చెప్పమంటారా? శ్లోకం 223. Second, today we will look into one shloka in second chapter in Bhagavad Gita. Shloka is Nainam Chindanti Shastrani, Nainam Dahati Pavakaha, Nachainam Kledayantyapo, Nashoshayati Marutaha. You can recite with me, you can recite with me as well. Yeah, okay. ఏం చెప్పాలి? There is one important shloka in second chapter Bhagavad Gita. Tell that about soul. Prabhuji, tell me about the soul, like it is whose property is soul? Yeah, he mentioned in that. నైనం చిందంతి వర్తాని నైనం దహాతి పావకః. మీరు కూడా రిసైడ్ చేస్తా. ఆయన వస్తున్నాడు, దీంట్లో వస్తే మీరు కూడా చూడొచ్చు అని చెప్పి ట్రై చేస్తున్నట్టున్నాను.
కీర్తన చేసింది హరే కృష్ణ.
Hare Krishna to everyone. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna Mataji. Yeah. Today we will see one shloka in second chapter, 23 shloka. Krishna explained very well in that stanza. It is mentioning that whose property is soul. As we are struggling for everything, we are trying to attach with materialistic things. We are everything we are doing for our outside body, but for inside soul, who is the owner? He's mentioning perfectly in that. If you practice this shloka, if you recite with me, then you can also learn this same shloka. Nainam chindanti shastrani nainam dahati pavakaha nachainam kledayantyaapo nasoshayati marutaha. As it was mentioning, it is never, this soul, whatever we are trying to exist in the earth, we are struggling for the outside body. But even so many scientists, they are going different planets and they are trying to reach different heights in astronomy, but they can't touch this soul, they can't identify. The soul is property of God. They can search anything, they tried it, they didn't find it. How they want to hold the soul? The property, nobody, even this much technology is there. Even what you have done is some transaction in your bank or something is going on, you can catch immediately. But they can't identify how the soul has to be held by anyone. You can't hold it. You can't decide where you have to burn. You can't decide your parents. You can't decide where, if I'll born in America, that would be different. If I'll born in UK, oh, there is no need of visa, no need of any issues, all this. That we can't decide it. There is one small story is there behind this. As you can also join with the story. He earned a lot of money in different countries. He have different industries, different properties, but he's not satisfied. He didn't understand what is the existence of mine. It's only looking of my parents or looking of our kids. It's only not in the life. There is another life. This is only materialistic life which we are seeing. We can't take anything. As you know, as my grandfather has died, he didn't take anything. As my grandmother died, he didn't take anything. But why we are struggling? Even you have so much property. If you see the Tata, Birla, Reliance, whoever having, they have so much properties. But who is satisfied? It's very hard to say. Even you buy a new phone, like maybe iPhone 15 will come, 16 will come. You'll take how much time you will enjoy with the phone? You'll see like mostly 2 or 3 days, then you'll say nothing is special in that. See, the satisfaction is not there. When you reciting shlokas or when you knowing about the God, then it is looking like something. When you start practicing or when you start reciting shlokas or when you start practicing in the home as well, not in the outside. Whenever you are coming to ISKCON temple, only Sunday I am trying to do spiritually. Now, that is not the end of the life. You have different sources, as our kids also have to learn good things. Because where is the end in here? How much money? Even Bill Gates have so much money. Even Amazon CEO have so much money. Nothing is end. There is no one is happy. I don't feel that if you hold it perfectly, if you find, there is one story, one Raja will say, I want in our kingdom, anyone, bring 2 or 3 guys who is happy. Bring this much rice from their home who all are happy. He didn't find, he searched all the kingdom. He never find anywhere. Then he thought of it, life is not this. Life is beyond that. Beyond that is spiritually. When you attach spiritually, you get some satisfaction. When you're reciting shlokas or when you're reciting Hare Krishna mantra, you'll feel some satisfaction, that which we can't buy, which we can't get from the market or which we can't get from the online services as well. That's what Prabhuji is explaining. Even this soul, why he mentioned is that because you know that your parents or your grandparents, what they have done, they didn't take anything from the whatever in the materialistic world. Materialistic world, nothing has been, we can't take from after this. But what he mentioned, even this shloka was given when Bhagavad Gita has been done, it is long, long ago. But now also it is not able to touch anyone. They tried, different scientists tried. Doctors also tried how the soul we can hold it. But nobody. Soul is the property of, again, Krishna. That is what he mentioned in that. You can't touch it, you can't burn it, you can't cut into pieces. That's what he mentioned in that scene. Nainam chindanti vartani. Nainam is never. Never this soul can cut into pieces. Never this soul burns fire. Never also this soul moistens water. Never dries wind. Anything you can't do it with the soul. Because you can't hold it. How can you cut it, or how can you with the water it will dry it, or you can't do anything with that. But in my view, like my age is very small before you, but in my things, I took little bit time to know about the Krishna, because it depends on what we are doing in the home. Because home is the important place where we spend, where we can meet different people in the family. The reality is, when you go and start, you will start praying or you start for practicing shloka. If you do some yoga, then you will get some relief for your body, but not for the soul. Soul is happy, soul is satisfied when something you know your existence. That is what, if you take the example of Krishna Prabhuji, when no one is there, he went to how he went to US. Maybe if you go through about his journey, it's a very we can't tell in words. He like in between he got some 2 or 3 times heart attack. Even though he want to give good information about the God, about spirituality. When he went to US, there was lot of people. He entered in different parts of the US, and when he entered, there's so many people using drugs. And because I have gone through that book, we are reciting that book as well. We are going through his life journey. When we went to the life journey of him, it's very hard at the time. He left his family and he went to unknown place and he started this ISKCON. That's a very, you can't even imagine, even now also. He took that oath and he made it that. Different people, that even for his soul, he made some satisfaction. He didn't take anything from them. He didn't take anything from their, whatever he generated this ISKCON temples. He didn't take, he got a good name on that. That is what, if the soul, this is very nice shloka which we have to understand and which we have to implement in our life as well. It's whatever we are, even wearing clothes, even buying new clothes only for our body, not for the soul. When the soul should be satisfied means we have to pray every day, we have to follow some things. When we have like some things which some people don't have anything, we want to help. Somewhat like they mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita, this shloka, if you want, you can recite again. Prabhuji. Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, nachainam kledayantyapo, na shoshyati marutaha. Yeah, this shloka. Anyone want to speak anything about? Do you want to tell anything about this shloka as what they are?
For me to help with soaking, we read the synopsis and say,
Break the sentences. Okay, I'll do for you, yeah.
Could we do it together?
Yeah, sorry?
Could we say it together?
Yeah. Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, nachainam kleda yantyapo, na shoshayati marutaha. Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, nachainam kledayantyapo, na shoshayati marutaha. The soul can never be cut into pieces by any weapon, nor burned by fire, nor moistened by water, nor withered by wind. It doesn't feel anything. And one small story I will tell in this regarding with this shloka. And actually, one of them is asking to the saint, he earned a lot of money, but he's not satisfied. Then he went to the one of the good saint, which is certified saint, and he asked him, what is my purpose of my life, and how I have to believe about the karma. Even I do like good or bad, how it will reflect in my life. Because some things, some knowingly we will do, even though we know it is bad, some things we will do. Unknowingly we will do. How it will affect in our karma. It depends how much you are giving trouble to the others. Even in the present life, even you can't help, even you can't do anything. You stay in your life and you lead your life, that is also difficult today. And he asked that, what is the purpose of life and how can I believe this karma? Then he said, in this area, like nearly so many people newborn babies will be there. You just find out and come back to me. And he take that whatever he said, maybe he will get an answer. So he tried it, like he spent like 15 to 20 days like near the, like our NHS, he took the census, how many people born, where were they born, like where some people are born in different places. In the days, it is maybe these many hospitals, these things are not there. And he collected all the information. He came back to the Swamiji, and he asked that, how many, what you got? You got any answer? And that, no, Prabhuji. Why I didn't know? I didn't understand why you asked for me to bring all this data. Then he said that, did you decided like where you have to burn? Because some labor people are there, some rich people are there, some who afford the hospital, who afford the private hospital. It is different parts of the census. Did you decide it where they burn it? This is what karma. This is already written by Krishna, where you have to burn, how you will lead life. I'll believe in karma as well. Some people at the time of burn, they have some deaf, or they have some without physically handicapped. You can't decide it. What they have done, they just take burn. What mistakes are, what karma effect in that? That is the previous what they have done. That is what our Bhagavad Gita existence will believe in karma. If you are now good, maybe in the next birth you will be in good place. But you can decide even this as well. Like when you see in Bhagavad Gita, you have different stages how you will reach to Krishna. Some people will every day recite Hare Krishna mantram. Why they will do? Because they need some satisfaction. It will give some strength in your life to lead in a better way. And even that saint also asked regarding that, whatever the information you got it, they can't decide the place where you want to burn, where you want to, which parents you want. You can't decide it, all this. It is your your previous birth, what you have done, everything will be, and even Prabhuji, and that guy asked regarding this, some people even doing bad, they are very happy. How it is possible? They are troubling everyone. But they are happy. Then Prabhuji said, that is what? They have done previously good karma. Now they are enjoying this. Next, the karma. But when you want to reach to Krishna, there will be like different. When you are into spiritually, when you are giving good things to everyone, when your mind should be controlled by yourself. Because even I sit here, I can think about outside what's happening. It's very hard to control the mind. Mind is such a thing. Mind and dreams is very hard to control. If you start controlling that, then you can be into a good person and good spiritually it will be easy. But when it is very hard initial stages. In my experience, previously it is very hard to control my mind whenever I will sit in one place, because our monkey is our mind is like a monkey. It will go in different parts in different ways. It depends. We can physically we can sit here, but mind will be very hard to control. When your heart is connected with your mind, then it will be a little bit easy, because your heart knows what you want to know, what you want to do. Because it is when I was in the college age at the time, I was like very much surprised to see all this, how it was created world. Because this is not easy. It is like infinity things are there. When you see how it is created, even nature, nobody can create it. It was came by itself, which was created by God. We can't do mountains. We can't grow, even we can't grow trees as well. We can't grow plants as well, because the seed first is important. That is created by whom? It was given by God. Now everything is going like hybrid and all that. But first, initially, who has been created? There is no answer. That is what in the one of the shloka he mentioned that as well. So everything is given by him. Everything is maintained by him. He knows what all is. That when we want to connect to him, we have to be spiritually what we are. We should not trouble anyone. We pray ourselves to God to get into good habits and to get into good quality of life. Even so many saints I saw, they don't have anything, they don't have any family, but they are happy. And in my experience, in one of the story, whatever giving by God or whatever giving by any hard situations, it's very hard to keep our emotions to control. That is very hard. When you are satisfied, when you are happy, your mood would be different. Then slowly when I start studying Bhagavad Gita, then I understand everything is given by him. Then I'll pray to God to give me that much strength to face that bad situation as well, in the happy situation as well. Both in treating in the same way. Then I understand by seeing some saints, oh, okay, they don't have anything, they don't have their parents as well, they left everything, their family, but they are looking like very happy and very strong situation. They are surviving, they are totally their life into spiritually. But they are happy. They don't have any RDR, they don't have iPhone, nothing is there, but they are happy. So I thought of it like it is, everything is, we are deciding by ourselves. We are giving our different ways to our materialistic bodies. Materialistic, we have attracting to different things. That even how much we love our children, one day they will go. As it is, because they want to grow. Even where I left my family and I came to different part of the world, and that's what, it's nothing is permanent with us. Nothing will become with us. We have to be spiritually a bit strong and with reciting different shlokas. It's not much easy to know about each and everything of the Bhagavad Gita, because how many times you study, you will learn new things. Bhagavad Gita is 700 slokas. It's within this 700 sloka, it is very much depth. He can explain each and everything when you know the meaning of the slokas, then you will understand each and every part it will cover in our lifetime. Even one of my guru, he will say, how many times you read Bhagavad Gita, you will get new things. no one will be master in that, because he is only created, he is the master in that. Krishna, ultimately. So thank you.
You want to say something?
Someone say something. Could we read the PowerPoint? Do you want me to read it? Thank you. I wondered if we could read the PowerPoint. I don't mind reading it, but does anybody mind? I don't mind reading it, but it just helps me. Okay. All kinds of weapons, lords, flame weapons, rain weapons, tornado weapons, etc., all are unable to kill the spirit soul. It appears that there were many kinds of weapons made of earth, water, air, ether, etc., in addition to the modern weapons of fire. Even the nuclear weapons of modern age are classified as fire weapons. But formerly there were other weapons made of all types of material elements. Fire weapons are counteracted by water weapons, which are now unknown to modern science. Nor do modern scientists have knowledge of tornado weapons. Nonetheless, the soul can never he cut into pieces nor annihilate by other number of weapons. Regardless of science deficiencies. Maya Devadi cannot explain how individual souls can be existent simply by ignorance and consequently become covered by illusory energy, nor was it ever possible to cut the individual souls from the original Supreme Soul. Rather, the individual souls are eternally separated parts of the Supreme Soul. Because they are atomic individual souls eternally, Santantada, they are prone to be covered by the illusory energy, and thus they become separated from the association of the Supreme Lord, just as the sparks of fire, although one of quality with the fire, are prone to be extinguished when out of the fire. In the Vahadana, the living entities are described as separated parts of the parcels of the Supreme. They are eternally so, according to the Bhagavad Gita also. So even after becoming liberated from illusion, the living entity remains a separate entity, as is evident from the teachings of the Lord of Arjuna. Arjuna became liberated by the knowledge received by Krishna, but he never became one with Krishna.
ఇంకేమన్నా చదువుతారా? అదే వేరేదేమన్నా చూస్తానంటే
About 2 pages. Learning the science of the soul. Yeah. Prabhu, do you want to study? Just now we read the sloka about the soul. Now the same thing here, they combining with science, learning the science of the soul, seeing the aim of human life. That's what we just discussed about what is the purpose of our life. According to Vedic civilization, the perfection of life is to realize one's relationship with Krishna or God. That's what we have discussed earlier. What is the purpose of our life? How to connect with the God? All living entities are parts and parcels of God. Even that is like animal, bird, everything is part and parcel of the God. Who is God? At the end we will see that relationship with Krishna. When somebody decided I don't want life again, they will see, you can see they can connect with the Krishna. Just as the legs, hands, fingers and ears are meant for serving the total body, we living entities, being parts and parcels of God, are duty bound to serve Him. Yes. What is the purpose of our hands, fingers and whatever? He mentioned in this, according to this paragraph, it is saying that to connect with the God. This is very important. Krishna consciousness movement is meant to save human society from spiritual death. At present, human society is being misled by leaders who are blind, for they do not know the aim and objective of human life, which is self-realization and the re-establishment of our lost relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is the missing point. The Krishna consciousness movement is trying to enlighten human society in this important matter. According to Vedic civilization, the perfection of life is to realize one's relationship with Krishna or God. In the Bhagavad Gita, which is accepted by all authorities in transcendental science as a basis of all Vedic knowledge, we understand that not only human beings but all living entities are parts and parcels of the God. The parts are meant for serving the whole, just as the legs, hands, fingers and ears are meant for serving the total body. We living entities, being parts and parcels of God, are duty bound to serve Him. When we start serving Him, we'll get some satisfaction as well. As we discussed earlier in the stanza 9, about the sloka of 2nd chapter, 27th stanza. As it was mentioned, what is the purpose of that soul? How to connect with the God? Actually, our position is that we are always rendering service to someone, either to our family, country or society. If we have no one to serve, sometimes we keep a pet cat or dog and render service to it. All these factors prove that we are constitutionally meant to render service. Yet in spite of serving to the best of our ability, we are not satisfied. Nor is the person to whom we are rendering the service, that service satisfied. On the material platform, everyone is frustrated. The reason for this is that the service being rendered is not properly directed. For example, if we want to render service to a tree, we must water the root. If we pour water on the leaves, branches and twigs, there is little benefit. If the Supreme Personality of Godhead is served, all other parts and parcels will be automatically satisfied. Consequently, all welfare activities as well as service to society, family and nation are realized by serving the Supreme Personality of Godhead, because He is the original root of the entire cosmic manifestation. In one sense, it is not possible for us to escape Him. This is what he is explaining in the same, which we are attaching with the materialistic things, like we have come across with the mobile or with the properties or cars, luxuries, whatever you bought, whatever you bring it at your home, it's like to up to some extent you satisfy with that, like 5 days or 10 days. After it is becoming old, then you will feel same thing again. There is no ultimate satisfaction in the life. That's what he's serving God is also giving some satisfaction to our life, and as well as we can become a good person in the society. Even it doesn't matter about like we will not attract to each and everything. Towards to getting to Krishna is very hard. It's not easy to say in the words. It's who will feel that they can explain it very well. But we cannot explain in the words. There is so much life after this materialistic world. That is what he is trying to explain in the paragraph. The Krishna consciousness movement is not blind religious fanaticism, nor it is a revolt by some recent upstart. Rather, it is an authorized scientific approach to the matter of our eternal society in relation with the absolute personality of Godhead. The supreme enjoyer, Krishna consciousness, simply deals with our eternal relationship with Him and the process of discharging our relative duties to Him. Thus, Krishna consciousness enables us to achieve the highest perfection of life attainable in the present human form of existence. Sorry. Again, what he is trying to say in this, the ultimate goal of our life. Everyone thinks after this birth, maybe again we will take birth somewhere. If we want to stop that, towards Krishna we have to move, and towards Him to make some spiritually good things. Sorry. The relationships, that families, whatever you are keeping with, now existing with the life. Once the soul is out of your body, nobody will speak your name as well. Keep the body side. The name will also go away with the soul. We must always remember that this particular form of human life is attained after an evolution of many millions of years in the cycle of transmigration of the spirit soul. In this particular form of life, the economic questions is more easily solved than in the lower animal forms. There are swine, there are swine, dogs, camels, asses, and so on, whose economic necessities are just as important as ours. But the economic questions of these animals and others are solved under primitive conditions, whereas the human being is given all the facilities for leading a comfortable life by the laws of nature. Yeah, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Yeah, nothing. Just yeah, thank you, Prabhu, for giving. No, it's enough. Just no one is there, so just I'm
No, no,
going to the.
please carry on.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
You're on the spot. No, Prabhuji, please carry on.
I listen to you because you are guru for us. Yeah. No, it's a book. From the book.
Hare Krishna, everyone. So, anybody new first time today here? You all have been here before, yeah? Hare Krishna. So welcome you all to our Sunday Feast program. I'm not scheduled to speak right now. I just landed in UK 2 hours back. And I just came here to, eat prasad. And I should have carried on, but now he's insisting me, so I have to speak something. So what verse is it, Prabhu? Science of self-realization. Okay. So you did this paragraph, this one here. Okay, we'll make it as a, rather than class, a discussion, okay? Why is a man given a better chance to live than swine or other animals? Why is a highly posted government officer given better facilities for a comfortable life than the ordinary clerk? The answer is very simple. The important officer has to discharge duties of more responsible nature than those of an ordinary clerk. Similarly, the human being has to discharge higher duties than the animals, who are always busy with filling their hungry stomachs. But by the laws of nature, the modern animalistic standard of civilization has only increased the problems of filling the stomach. When we approach some of these polished animals for spiritual life, they say that they only want to work for satisfaction of their stomachs, and that there is no necessity of inquiring about the Godhead. Yet despite their eagerness to work hard, there is always the question of unemployment and so many other impediments incurred by the laws of nature. Despite this, they still denounce the necessity of acknowledging the Godhead. Hare Krishna. So this particular book, Science of Self-Realization, is one of my favorite book. It has got all the things that you know about spirituality, the questions and their related answer, they're all there in this book. So anybody who is interested, to have some good read, please take this book, and you'll really enjoy it. Just this paragraph, where Prabhupada is writing about what is the difference of the life of a swine and a man. Swan is a dog. Then he goes on talking about the highly placed officer, or the high court judge and a clerk. I don't know how many have been to the high court where the cases are being heard. Nobody. Maybe in the movies you have seen. Yeah. So in the movies, judge is sitting very high. When he comes, everybody stands up. Yeah, and then he orders, whatever he orders, that is being executed. But just few feet away from the judge, there is a clerk, is typing. Yeah, they are not far away. But the one gets, a lot of respect. The government gives him big house, big salary, and the other clerk, is also government employee. He gets a rented house, a small salary. But apparently seeing the judge, is just sitting down. The clerk is doing all the hard work. But the judge is paid higher than the clerk. So Prabhupada writes here, why is so difference? Difference is the responsibility. The person, the high court judge, if he is not careful, he might punish the innocent person. Or he let the guilty go away without the punishment. So that is he has to be very alert, very careful, very considerate. So every move, every action that he takes, it has got consequences. While the clerk, if you commit some mistake in spelling mistake, what difference does it make? Not much difference. Similarly, of the entire living entities that you see around in our, planet, there are living entities living in ocean, in the air, on the land, everywhere they are living. So why is the human is given more importance? Because human has this ability to ask question. Humans can ask so many questions. But the three major questions that human asks, no other animal asks. The human can ask, who am I? That is first question. What is this world? And who is God? What is my relationship with God? These are the higher things only human can ask. The other living entities, they also ask questions. Have you heard the questions? I think you all have heard, but you have not realized. In the morning, the birds are chirping. These are questions. Where is the food? Where is the food? Where is the other says, this side, this side, this side. They are exchanging, We have this communication tool called Twitter, which is now called X. Twitter actually, the birds are tweeting. And what are they tweeting? Where is the food? Where is the food? We think, it's such a nice tweeting, very, very melodious. But actually, they're asking question. Where is the food? So, if as a human, we only ask this question, where is the food? Then we are no better than those birds. We are just like that bird. The birds don't ask the questions, why my pigeon? Why I'm so scared? What is this civilization around me? Who is God? What is my relationship with God? They do not have developed that consciousness. By the man, the human, they have developed this consciousness. And and because of this highly advanced knowledge, and intelligence, the humans have got more responsibilities. And if you don't do those responsibilities properly, you can create havoc. Now, let's ask questions amongst ourselves. Has the humans have created havoc or has it improved the society? Has it improved the earth? No. You are anti-human. Yeah, pollution, mismanagement, greed, so many species are getting extinct, because of the greed of the humans. Some years back, one devotee was explaining that, in the whole ecology, everybody is dependent on somebody. One species is dependent on the other species. If you take one species out of the equation, the whole ecology fails. But human is one such species that if you take out of equation, everything will improve. Yeah? For example, there are some worms, in the garden. If you kill all the worms, your garden will be destroyed, because the fertility of the garden will be reduced. But for the human, if the human is taken out of the society, the earth will improve. The oceans will be more clear, the air will be less polluted, everything will improve. In our scriptures, we have a scripture called Manu Samhita, where it is given the instructions of, how as a human, what are your responsibilities, how we should be living your life. Because we are very responsible. One wrong action on our side, it creates big disturbance. So we should understand our responsibility. So we are not, in this stock-on trend, just 20, 10, 15, 20 here, we cannot change the world. But can we change ourselves? The change starts from us. And if we are fine, then the others might follow us. So as a human, we have to follow certain rules and regulation. We can't just be simply, here it is said, only focusing on filling our stomach. We should be focusing on, the higher purpose of life. And that for the higher purpose of the life, first we have to live like a human. Don't live like an animal. And that for just to come on that human level, going beyond the animalistic propensities. Our scriptures has given the 4 regulative principles. Now many of you have heard this before, but today because of this paragraph here, we'll repeat that again. Hare Krishna Mataji. So the 4 regulative principles that we follow is no meat eating. Now this one, in our current civilization, we think, how can we live without this? No meat eating. But following this one principle, it will create so much improvement in our society. First of all, your health will improve. The ecology will improve. And on top of that, the quality of mercy or compassion, that will increase. Just eating the meat, it creates so much violence and pain. And if you look at the data, to produce, 1 pound of meat, it requires, gallons and gallons of water and long piece of land for animal to graze. And it's a very economic intensive task. With the same effort, you can create 10 to 20, 50 times more quantity of grains. So no meat eating, no gambling. That you should be responsible. Don't gamble out your money, your time, and no intoxication. We are on problems. We have our own, busy things in our life. And if we intoxicate ourselves, then we are just wasting away our human energy. And no illicit sex. That we have a very clean family life. The male and female comes together in a wedding, in a marriage, and they live a very constructive, Krishna conscious oriented life. If we just follow these 4 regulative principles, we are just coming on the level of human. You are. It's not that you have achieved something higher. You are just human. So, I think at 1:30 we will start the Damodar Ashtakam. So I'll conclude this one principle of. Okay, before I go that, I said in the starting, I wish it should be more of a discussion than my talking. So I didn't follow that. Anybody has any comment or questions on this, what we read so far? No comments? No questions? Yeah. Okay, then, this is one, hope it will help you, what we're going to discuss now, because it just gives us the, the reality check. The intoxication. There are many kinds of intoxication nowadays, alcohol and drugs and so many, so forth and so on. So, one of my friend, some years back we were discussing, and he says, what is wrong with alcohol? You're tired in the day at the end of the work. And we need some, something to forget. And it gives pleasure. What is wrong with it? So we analyze the whole thing, of the process of alcohol drinking. Okay, shall we discuss that now? Yeah. So people say alcohol drinking gives you pleasure. Okay, have you all heard this before, or only I have heard it? Yeah, alcohol gives you pleasure. Okay, so stick to this word. Alcohol gives you pleasure. Okay, so now we'll start our journey. What is alcohol is made up of? Grapes or grains or something. Okay, and can you just make a juice out of it and it's alcohol? No, you ferment it. The fermenting is a very nice way of saying rotten food. The grape itself, if you eat it raw, it will give you nice nourishment to your body. The grain, if you grind it and eat it, it will give nice nourishment to your body. But here, the grain and grapes, you are fermenting. Those who know Hindi, isko sadao. आप सड़ा हुआ food खा रहे हो. You are eating rotten food. Do you think there's a pleasure in eating rotten things? No? So, but alcohol gives the pleasure. Are we still there with that one? The first step only, it does not come under the category of pleasure. Yeah, rather than just eat the grapes or fruit, whatever is made up of, and eat it, in a nice, proper way, it gives you more pleasure. But if you ferment it and do it, it does not give you pleasure. Okay, so alcohol gives pleasure. Are you still agreeing with it? No. Okay, next stage. When you drink alcohol, how does it taste? I only tested once in my life by mistake, and it tastes horrible. So even taste-wise, there is no pleasure. Okay, so alcohol gives pleasure, doesn't give pleasure. So first it is rotten, it tastes bad, and then when you drink it, what does happen to your body? Out of control. So when you drink it, can you walk straight? Can you think straight? Can you talk straight? Can you do any other things normally in your life? So is it proper to say alcohol makes you disabled person? being a disabled is a pleasurable thing. Yeah, but alcohol gives pleasure. That's what we started in the beginning. Yeah, everybody says alcohol gives pleasure. So eating rotten food, it tastes horrible, and once you drink it, you become a disabled person. Next, it anyway comes out of your body. Within few minutes comes out of your body, or otherwise, you have to puke it. So even after effect of the alcohol, is it good? No? No? So is so far, is there any place, have you found any pleasure in drinking alcohol? No. Okay. So let's go further. Now suppose somebody's drunk alcohol, and he's a nice, educated person, he has got so many degrees, and he's very well respected person in the society, and he comes into a party. So in the party, everybody is saying, oh, hi, hello, how are you? And then he drinks alcohol. And then, he is blubbering and all, talking. Do you think people will still respect him while under his alcohol influence? What else makes says, ye piya hua hai, abhi iska suno mat. He is drunk, don't listen to him. So actually, when you are drunk with alcohol, you lose your respectability. Is it true? Now while you are drunk, and whatever you talk, whatever you say, nobody takes you seriously. In fact, you are becoming a socially outcast for the time being. Nobody wants to associate with you. But alcohol gives pleasure. That's what everybody says. And then when the alcohol is going away, next day what happens? Hangover. But alcohol gives pleasure. So my dear friend, we started right from the manufacturing of the alcohol and drinking, and in its after effect. At which place it gives pleasure? If you look at rationally, just see, step by step, at which place it gives pleasure. But it's a great illusion in the whole, our civilization, that this gives you the pleasure. But actually, it makes you suffer. Then, it's got all the effects of, family breaking down, violence, drink driving accidents, so many things. So just by following this one principle of no intoxication, it will improve our society so nicely. It will make you human, it will make you a better person. So anyway, we'll stop here now. We have to do Damodar Ashtakam. Any other questions sort of so far we have discussed so far? Hare Krishna. Sorry, I'm completely unprepared, and from next Sunday onwards, we'll have a normal service will resume. We'll have proper classes and festivals. So now we're going to have the Damodar Ashtakam now. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Anant Koti Vaishnava Vrind ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol.
नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमनं यशोदापियो यशोदाभियोलुकलाडवमानं परामेश्वत्यन्तत्रोदिपगोप्या रुदं तं मुहुर्नेत्रं युग्मं रिजन्तं कराम्बोजयुग्मेन शातन्तनेत्रं मुहुः मुहुश्वासकम्पाति रेखाण्डकण्ठ स्थिते ग्रीवदामोदरं भक्तिवत्तम् इति दिस्वलीयावे आनन्दकुण्डे स्वभोषं निमाचन्त आख्यापयन्तम् तदीयेषु तन्मेषु भक्ते जितध्वं पुनः प्रेम तत्सं शतां विति वन्दे वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षामरिम्बा न चं हम गृणेऽहं वृषादपीरा इदं देवपुर्णात् गोपालबालं सदा मे मनसा विहस्ता किमन्ये इदं ते मुखाम्बोज अत्यन्तनीले ऋतं कुन्तले स्नित रक्तैश्च गोप्या मुहुश्चुम्बितं बिम्ब रक्तममम्ने मनसा विरस्तं अलं लक्षलाभे नमो देव दामोदर अनंत विष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो दुःख जलाभिमग्नम् कृपादृष्टि विश्याति दीनं बतानु ग्रहण्य समाम अत एदा विदिश्य कुबेरात्मजो बत मुद्वैभया च त्वया मोचितो भक्ति भजो कृतो च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकामे प्रयाच न मोक्षे ग्रहोमीस्ति दामोदरेह नमस्ते स्तुतामेस्तु दधिपियादे त्वदीयो जयायात विश्वस्य धामे नमो राधिकाय त्वदीया प्रियाये नमो नन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम् नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमनम् यशोदापियोलुकलाडवमानं परामेशात्यन्तत्रोदिपगोप्या हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे दामोदर की
Hare Krishna, everyone. So everyone can come forward and offer the lamp. I think today is our last Sunday of Damodar month. Next Sunday we won't have this Damodar lamp offering facility. So today you can offer the lamp to Lord Damodar. So you'll be giving a couple of drops of water, wash your hand, then take the lamp and offer it to the Damodar. So we'll have the kirtan now while you're offering the Damodar.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Jayo Radha Damodar, Jayo Radha Damodar, Radha Damodar Shri Radhe. Jayo Radha Damodar, Radha Damodar, Radha Damodar Shri Radhe. Jayo Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda Shri Radhe. Jayo Krishna Balaram, Jayo Krishna Balaram, Jayo Krishna Balaram, Jayo Krishna Balaram. Jayo Panchatattva, Jayo Panchatattva, Jayo Panchatattva, Jayo Panchatattva. Jayo Gauranitai, Jayo Gauranitai, Jayo Gauranitai, Jayo Gauranitai. Jayo Jayo Prabhupada, 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 Jayo Jayo Prabhupada. Jayo Jayo Prabhupada, 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 Jayo Jayo Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Sankirtan ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Bol.
महाप्रसादे गोविंदे नमो ब्राह्मणी वैष्णवे स्वल्प पुण्यावृतं राजन् विश्वासो नैव्रजायते शरीरार विद्याजाल जड़ेन्द्रिय ताहे काल जीवे फेले विषय सागरे तार मध्ये जीवाति लोभो माय सुदुर्मति ताके जेता कठिन संसारे कृष्णो बड़ा दयामय कोरी बार जीव जाय स्वप्रसादन दिलो भाई शयनामृत पाओ राधा कृष्ण गुण गाओ प्रेमे रागो श्री चैतन्य निताय जय निमाय जय निताय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे श्री राधा गोकुल आनंद महाप्रसादम की जय निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि. So Hare Krishna everyone. So once again thank you everyone for joining us today. Last week we had a big festival of Govardhan Puja. So this time I think everybody is taking a little break, but our normal Sunday program will resume from next Sunday with more vitality, more vigor, more festivities, and many more things we can expect. Our next major festival is 31st December night. We won't be having dance party here, but we'll be having a full Bhagavad Gita recitation. Gita Jayanti is just a few days before, so we'll be doing the Gita Jayanti celebration on 31st December evening. We'll be reciting the whole Bhagavad Gita in English. We'll give you the more details near the time. And yes, His Holiness Swayam Bhagavan Keshav Swami Maharaj also visiting Stoke-on-Trent. But remind me the date. 16 December. 16 December he is coming. So we'll give out more details about his visit. But again, this one festival, one visit, one should not miss that. He is so much in demand all over the world, but he is giving just one day for all of us here. These are two major festivals are coming. So now we are ready for Prashadam. Please take your Prashadam upstairs. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.